special guest with us today. Please welcome chef and owner of The Delicious Cook, Ronnie Woo.
The last of summer, don't cry.
Endless summer.
The end of summer cooking. What do you like to cook?
Well, it's always,
to hold on to summer?
well, it's always twofold. I love to use like summer produce and also keep things really light and refreshing. So I love using like strawberries, peaches, watermelons to sort of keep it on the sweet side. And if you're really into like chocolate, s'mores is always a classic.
I'm sorry, what?
S'mores?
I'm sorry, what?
S'mores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Totally a summer flavor.
Right? Yes. What are we making?
It's a very refreshing s'mores pie.
I can't, a refreshing s'mores pie.
It's very refreshing, you guys. It's a no-bake s'mores pie.
No bake? All right, no bake. Let's get started. Tell us how to do this.
Nothing.
We don't want to get hot?
No, we don't want to get hot. So no ovens, but little stove time.
Okay.
So we have some melted butter here. We're gonna put some semi-sweet chocolate chips in here. And then we're gonna mix that up.
Hey, like you own the joint.
I know, right? This is my kitchen. So the semi-sweet chocolate chips are gonna melt with the warm butter. And I think you don't wanna keep cooking it because you just wanna keep mixing it. The chocolate will naturally melt with it. Okay, so the chocolate and the butter are melted. We're gonna pour it into some graham cracker crumbs.
We're gonna make a chocolate graham cracker crust?
Yes.
This is crazy.
No bake too, so
This is something I've never seen before.
Yeah, it's very easy.
You're smashing two of the s'mores element together into one step.
This is engineering at its best.
All right, so Sunny, I'm just gonna like pour this in there.
Yep.
You want to keep mixing a little bit until it's combined.
Nice and
you're
moist.
going to have to get your hands dirty.
I'm ready for that. I love getting dirty for kitchen food.
I know, it's the best.
Yeah, it's the best part. It reminds me of being a kid, and we're doing s'mores.
Yes.
So why not?
Delicious. Okay, press that into the pan as best you can. And while you're doing that, I'm going to show you how to make a super easy magic chocolate sauce. Do you guys remember this from when you were kids?
For sure.
Like, it's like super viscous and watery, and then you put it on something cold, and it like hardens. So in the pot, we have some semi-sweet chocolate chips, more chocolate, and then we have some coconut oil, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you just mix it up.
I was always afraid because my instinct was to take it out of the fridge and squirt it into my mouth, but then I felt it would totally coat my esophagus and harden. I have to go to the emergency room.
You're messed up by then.
At least that's what my mom told me would happen, so it didn't stop me with the whipped cream, though.
You got like something else?
Okay, so I put the one in that I made in the freezer and got this one out. How long does it take to chill like that?
So just 10 minutes, because it's chocolate and butter, and that chills pretty fast. So the next thing you want to do is layer it with some ice cream. You can use any flavor you want, but I like vanilla. Vanilla's kind of my go-to
Can't do that on the
flavor.
campfire.
Now, I've been told you tested this recipe with some really cute people in your life.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're all right.
Do we have photos?
I think we do.
Let's pull
Who
those
are
up.
these lovely people? They're nieces and nephews.
Those are my nieces and nephews, and the great things about having nieces and nephews is that when they start misbehaving, just hand them right back to your sister.
Going in?
No, just half of it.
Just half? Okay.
Although you can put as much as you want.
Oh, they're so cute.
So you loaded them up on sugar with the s'mores pie and gave it back to your
And they gave them back to my sister, and they're like, thanks, Ron.
What are your nieces and nephews' names?
Addie, Charlotte, and Levi.
Hi, Addie.
I
Love you.
You guys are so cute.
Number one uncle right there, Ronnie Woo. Number one uncle, remember that.
I'm like, I love those kids. What are their names again?
All right, so
All right.
swirling in that
So this is the
chocolate,
chocolate?
secret chocolate sauce.
The secret chocolate sauce. Okay, Sunny, I'm gonna have you sprinkle some graham cracker crumbs.
Done and done.
So that's gonna kind of like mix into the chocolate sauce that hasn't hardened yet. All right, we're gonna do a layer of chocolate chips. Wow.
This is exciting.
Very decadent and very refreshing, as I said earlier.
That's good. No,
I'm gonna put a lemon wedge on top.
Ice cream's refreshing.
Up a little. Okay, now I'm gonna use some more ice cream.
Oh, just dump it.
And I like using the scoop because it kind of spreads it already. That way, it's easier for you to spread. All right, we'll just dump this. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes. All right, get that. And
Am I doing this good for you?
Looks great. You're like a pro. All right, one more layer of that beautiful
This is crazy.
chocolate sauce.
I love this.
I like to pretend I'm like really bougie. I'm like,
Yeah, do it.
yes.
Bad and bougie.
All right, a little more. Okay.
Cooking up s'mores with a Uzi.
You can add that, or we're just gonna go straight for the marshmallow cream.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'll do whatever
got it
you
too.
want.
All right. You wanna do the honors?
No, you do it.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll do the
I
honors.
don't know
Okay, you
what
get
it
those
looks like.
marshmallows set.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Marshmallow cream is the elixir of life.
It is. Do you ever like just take the jar and eat all of it?
With peanut butter, yes.
And then you feel very guilty afterwards?
Nope.
So good with
Well, it's so airy. It's so airy. You're not eating much.
Yeah, I don't feel guilty ever.
Okay, so a little trick you can do is like have hot water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? How do you get it to really move for you?
It's a little tricky, but the hot water kind of helps it from sticking. And then sometimes you might need more.
It smooths it out really nicely.
yeah.
Look at that.
You can do that with the ice cream too. It's a really great tip. If the ice cream's having a hard time moving for you,
Look at us, we're just all over
yeah,
it, right?
scrape that off for me, will
Done
you?
and done.
Good teamwork.
All right, are we gonna OCD the marshmallows on?
Yeah, so then you put marshmallows on top.
Okay, so like this, one.
You're starting in the, oh.
Just kidding, you don't have to do that.
You're gonna be particular.
Someone get the tweezers.
And when I made these with my nieces and nephew, it was like, every time I put a marshmallow down, it'd disappear because they would eat them. And they'd be like, you are not helping me out here. And eventually it just got super hyper. And I think they eventually just disappeared from the kitchen because they were running, bouncing on the walls and everything. All right, so now, once we have the marshmallow on top, we want to put it back in the freezer
How
for
long?
a couple hours or overnight, which is best, because we want that ice cream to really harden. We softened it to get it nice and malleable, then we want it to harden.
And
Shazam! All right, guys. So now you want to get that really pretty crust on it. Here, take a lighter torch.
I love that we're doing this in a group. Yeah.
So the quick and easies, you can do it in the broiler, or you can use a chef torch, or if you want to bond.
Well, I'm a lefty, so sometimes I have to figure out which hand is gonna be dominant today.
Katie's doing like the sneak attacks, the sneak attack lighter.
Y'all put the pie too far away from me.
Ta-da!
Mine petered off.
All right, let's cut into this
All
steak
right,
and
let me
get it.
grab this hot water.
Excited.
So the key to cutting into an ice cream pie is dipping your knife into some hot water. It's gonna get it really loose.
Mine's still on fire right
This
there.
is so therapeutic.
It's very
Right.
I want to do this all day. I'm a little bit of a pirate.
peace.
All right.
I think Sonny's ready.
You know, the first one's gonna be
Yeah.
difficult.
All right, so
do
it's gonna
this.
get a little crumbly, but don't worry about that.
Never met a crumb I didn't like.
All right.
You know, there's no calories in crumbs.
There's no calories. in
Thank you,
crumbs.
Katie.
There's so
I
many.
appreciate that.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Drum
totally
roll,
ready.
please. This is gonna be like the ugliest slice, right? When it comes out.
Oh, it's good. Oh, look at the double layers. I love it. That looks
Right?
great.
You're
Wow.
right, you are an overachiever. This is amazing.
I'm even good at cutting pies.
Oh my
like
goodness.
seriously, like
He's humble.
I'll say, yeah, right? Very humble.
Let me tell you about your dessert, okay? Mr. Ronnie Woo.
Does it make you feel like you're in a campfire that's kind of like frozen over, right?
No, I feel like I'm super rich. And
Oh, good. This is a
I have
bougie
a
dessert.
private chef that came to make me his new delicious frozen s'more pie.
Right?
You have to keep it in the part where you char the marshmallows on top because, let's be honest, it's not s'mores unless you get that charred flavor. It's so nice that it's on the top and not sandwiched between graham crackers because you get the nose right when you go in for the bite.
There you go, Chef.
The addition of ice cream, it's that creamy feel that you get from the chocolate and the marshmallows when you do it the traditional way. And I have never had a chocolate graham cracker crust.
Wasn't that easy, though?
This is pretty delicious. You've got to give this a try. It's a perfect way to send off summer. Ronnie, thank you so much for being here.